Hello guys, me again Aswad, and for today's video I want to make to comment on this news. If you're not from Malaysia and you are not aware of what this is about, the context, I will share with you the background a little bit. So basically we have this story about this guy, this boy. He was sent to a military college, and during his stay there, he was killed by his housemates and his dorm mates. And get this, about 18 people were involved with his death. 18 people, but only six prosecuted for murder. The rest, meaning 12 of them, manslaughter, charged with hurting him. But 18 people tortured this boy, and he died. How they tortured him? They put what do you call it? They put iron on his body, and that killed him. And that happened, I think, a few years back. Not that long, but a few years back. And finally, the family waited a long time, for this to unravel, for the court case to start and happen to end. And this is the result of that long wait. What my comment is, I want to add a little bit, because something you can learn from this, a lesson learned that you can get from this story, is not the reason there are those 18 boys tortured this guy because they accuse him of stealing the laptop of the main bully, one of the six. His laptop was missing. Now the reason the 18 people was so hardcore in killing this guy, this boy, Arwah Zulfarhan Osman Zulkarnain, they were so hardcore in killing this man because one of the six bully, the father of the six, one of the six bully father, was a Malaysian shaman. So in Malaysia, even though we are Islamic country, many Muslims believe in shaman. So in the Malay word, it's called bomoh. Bomoh is shaman. So one of the father of the bully, the murderer, let's put the right word for it, the murderer, was a bomoh. And the son, when he found out that the laptop is missing, consulted his bomoh father, his shaman father, and the shaman father said this kid was the one who stole the laptop, because he's convinced, because the old man was quite a famous shaman to him and his family and to the people around him. They believe it 100%, so hardcore. And the old man doesn't even he uses spiritual, I would say he uses black magic. They call it jinns. So in the shaman tradition, the bomoh tradition, they always resorted to black magic, supernatural forces. Sometimes they uses jinns. So in the other opposite of the shaman that existed in Malaysia, that is a bit supernatural, is called Islamic healing. However, the difference between the both Islamic healing, they uses Quran and the surah in the Quran to get some healing for people. So this is a different one from Islamic tradition, Islamic medicine that uses that is a bit out of the natural way, like going to the doctor or whatnot. So this is called bomoh. So the Bomoh father accused this boy, and they believe him so much. 18 boys got involved with it, because when they were asking, the justification. I mean, these are grown boys. They won't torture people just for the sake of it. So I when they were questioning the reason, the justification, the bully would say, no, my father is a Bomoh. Oh, Bomoh. He said the shaman said he did it. So they kill him. They tortured and kill him. And that's the main point. My commentary on that is that, yeah, this thing exists, and people believe in the shaman so much, 100%, that they forget the reality of their action, which is murder. And the boys, their lives are ruined. And I know you cannot bring back the dead, but imagine the parents of this boy. So right now the parents are contesting. They want the death penalty for the bullies, not just because these people are, even though they are accused of murder, the court did not give them the death penalty, but the parents are requesting that they get the death penalty. And I support the family, I support the parents, because this should be a lesson learned. And personally, I will never send my kids. Personally, I will tell you, I will never send my kids to the hostel kind of education. I will never send them. If they are under 18, if I have children, I don't have children, but if I have children, I will never ever send my kids to live in a hostel or go to the staffies or whatever. Even though they are religious school, there's so many news about religious school abusing children. And because I believe if you're under 18, you need parental love, parental care, parental attention. And most of the people that we are put away from very young. They have their humanity, the empathy, because they don't have that parental attention, they get very cold. And I don't want that. That's my personal view anyway. But that's the background of the story. And I put Alhamdulillah, because the case is finally over. Because such a long time to wait for murder case in this country. So, however, I'm glad it's done. I hope the parents get their wish for the children, the victim, the murderer, to get the death penalty. And I want this to be a lesson for all. I think that's why I'm making this video. And yeah, this is my commentary. This is the result. When you believe in jinns and Bomoh and shamans, what they do, all these jinns, they will help you in the first 1, 2, 3 times. They will help the Bomoh until the Bomoh himself believe that he has this power, until everybody believe. Then in one stroke, 18 people, 18 children, I will consider these people are children. 18 children are now lost their lives, lost their future. It's on the record. And that's it. That's the purpose of the jinn and shaitan. They want to ruin your life. And mission successful. Unfortunately, these people deserve it. This guy, this boy, inshallah, he will go to heaven. He was tortured. And there's no Jews or they cannot condemn the Jews to kill this boy. They cannot blame the Zionists to kill this boy. This boy is killed by fellow Muslims, fellow Muslim students, fellow Muslims who believe in shaman. That's it. That's my comment on this story. Thank you guys for your time. Peace.